And welcome back to the Sears Center in Hoffman Estates. We're getting ready for second period action here on SportsTownChicago.com. Glad you could join us. After one period of play, it is the Chicago Cougars 1 and the Steele County Blades 0. Shots on goal in that first period for the Cougars, 19 shots, and for the Steele County Blades, 9. So 16-9 in shots. And the Cougars have the lead 1-0. Glad you could join us on SportsTownChicago.com. I want to remind everyone on our live stream here that we continue to look for support for Matt Olson and the Olson family for the serious injury that Matt suffered during last Sunday night's game at the home finale for the Cougars. GoFundMe.com/Matt Olson-3 is where you can go to make a contribution to the Olson family to cover medical expenses for the devastating injury that Matt suffered a week ago, Sunday. We're hoping the best for Matt and his family for his recovery. The referees have skated out on the ice now, and they're taking a look at the ice conditions before they let the players come on. Standard practice for our referees, and now the Blades are joining the ice. Wanted to update scores in the Western Conference of the Midwestern Division from a playoff standpoint. And we talked about earlier in the day, the Wisconsin Rapids River Kings defeated the St. Croix Valley Magicians by a score of 5-1 in Game 3 in the deciding game in their playoff matchup. So the River Kings go on and advance to the next round. They win that series 2-1. In the other game that's going on as we speak, late in the second period, the Dells Ducks continue to hold a 1-0 lead over the Illiana Blackbirds late in the second period. If the Cougars were to win, and if the Dell Ducks go on and win, then the Cougars will face the Ducks in the second round of playoff action. If Illiana wins, then Illiana would face the Forest Lake Lakers, who won their series earlier in the week. And then the Cougars would face the Wisconsin Rapid River Kings. But as we always talk about, that's for another time. In order to get there, the Chicago Cougars have to defeat the Steele County Blade in tonight's game to advance. If they lose tonight, then Game 3 will be tomorrow, 12:30 Central Time, right here on SportsTownChicago.com, a matinee affair here in the Sears Center. All right, getting ready for the second period face-off. 1-0 Cougars. And we're underway in the Sears Center. Cougars dump the puck inside the Blade zone. Picking up the puck is Jason Swigart for the Blades. He'll ring it to Kolstrup. Kolstrup throws it into the Cougar zone along the near boards. He falls down, and the puck picking up by Sullivan. Comes out to the slot to Schiffman. Schiffman takes the puck, and he'll throw it all the way down into the Blade zone. Blade still on a power play now. That has just expired. Micah Hawk was off for a penalty, and that power play has ended for the Blades. And an icing call on Steele County. Faceoff will come back down into the Blade zone with 19:18 to play in the second period. This faceoff is going to be to the right of Blades goalie Wyatt Ulrich. On the draw, Nickerson wins the draw for the Cougars. Dagnall along the far boards, kept in at the point by Palermo, and Butera joins there. 3 Cougars players right at the blue line along the far point inside the Blade zone. Puck finally comes clear for the Blades. Swigart chips it into the Cougar zone. Heiss has to play it. Throws it to Laukkanen. Along the far boards, skating up the center ice. Coming in alone is Butera. He loses handle of the puck before he's able to get a shot off on a nice feed from Dagnall. That line has been very dangerous. Skidding into the near circle, wraparound attempt. And able to get a skate on it was Palermo. And now coming out of the zone, Butera. Butera has a man on his left, fires the puck. And the puck is loose behind the net. Dagnall picks it up. Dagnall, backhander. Goes wide of the net. Nickerson now and Butera fighting for the puck. Now the puck comes into the near corner inside the Blade zone. Shoveled along the near boards, kept in at the point by Palermo, but then knocked out. Skating in with it is Judd Schultz. Schultz throws the puck to the far board. Skating after it for the Blades is Gabriel Martin. Martin and Hunter Henderson for the Blades, and now the Cougars come out of it as Butera throws it into the Blade zone, and the Cougars will go for a change. Puck thrown inside the Cougar zone. Jesse Heiss will throw it into the near corner. That puck is played by Nick Kropp. Kropp out to Sullivan. Sullivan, far boards inside the Blade zone, looking to center. Puck is loose, knocked over to the near point and down to the near corner. Letmansky, near circle, backhand score! What a stick handling move by Letmansky. And he left Wyatt Ulrich and a slew of Steele County defenders in his wake. Let's get a look at this stick hand on this great move by Matt Letmansky. So on the near circle, around one defender, around the goalie, and tucking it in. What a play by Matt Letmansky, his second goal.
Number 11, Matt Letmansky, assisted by number 15, Nick Kropp, and number 5, Mike Sullivan. That's Letmansky from Kropp and Sullivan at 17-12.
Kropp and Sullivan with the assist. That's goal number 2 on the evening for Matt Letmansky. Just a tremendous play. 2-0 Cougars with 16:53 to go in the second period. Now the puck inside the Cougar zone along the near boards. Puck shoveled on net to Heiss. Matt Lewis has it. Behind the net, centering attempt. Puck is loose, thrown to the far boards. That puck is rung around by Wesley Morales. Taking the puck is Corey Schwartz. He'll throw it out outside the zone. The Blades will have to regroup. They'll throw it into the far corner. Near corner now, and that pass attempt for Rabeck goes awry. However, Wyatt Ulrich will have to play it outside his goal crease. Puck is loose. Get back in time. Brendan Peters fired a shot from the goal line just as Wyatt Ulrich returned to his net. He was able to make the save. Schiffman throws it over to the far point to Rabeck. Corey Schwartz, he was bumped off the puck and picked up by Eric Kolstrup of the Blades. He's getting forward, Chase Lewis. Back to Eric Kolstrup inside his own zone. He loses the puck temporarily. Blades are able to pick it up. Skating over now inside the zone. Nifty behind the back pass to himself. Matt Irwin doing some nifty stick handling. Losing the puck, however, skating into the zone. Cougars, Van Dyke, and a nice shot block attempt by Irwin, not allowing Van Dyke to get that shot through to Ulrich. Puck dumped into the Cougar zone, chasing after it, Hunter Henderson. Van Dyke kicks the skate pass over to Watson. Watson unable to corral the puck. Blades take control. Dump it back inside the Cougar zone in the near corner. Jesse Heiss will leave it there for Hunter Schiffman. Along the near boards, Lonberg to Watson. Watson's pass gets deflected. Now back out to center ice. Watson, Lonberg coming into the slot area, into the far corner. Blades are able to come out with it. Soren Kolstrup, long cross ice pass. Trying to feed Judd Schultz. And the shot did not get through. Lonberg 2-on-1 here for the Cougars. Lonberg centering attempt, trying to feed Van Dyke. That got deflected before Van Dyke could get a stick on it. Sullivan keeps it in, far corner. Dagnall now in the far corner, backhander. Sticked aside by Ulrich. Sullivan, far point. Skating into the slot. Throws the puck on net. Ulrich will steer that aside to the far corner. Blades are having some trouble exiting their zone. Dagnall feeding Nickerson. Nickerson, far corner. To the point, Sullivan fires the shot. Save, rebound is loose. And the rebound attempt by Butera. Ulrich was able to knock that to the side. Puck comes along the near boards. And now knocked out back inside the zone. Still onside are the Cougars, continuing to put the pressure. And they have the Blades hemmed into their own zone. Butera, Sullivan, centering pass. Sullivan active from the D spot. Now into the near corner. Centering to Dagnall on the near boards. He spins around, near circle, gets into the slot. Shot attempt gets deflected into the far corner. Nickerson thought someone was at the point, and that was vacated. Cougars will have to regroup. Laukkanen feeding it inside the Blade zone. The Cougars will go for a change. Near corner. Along the near boards, picking the puck up and shoveling it inside the Cougar zone was Clayton Huss for the Blades. Nick Kropp will take possession, however. Then Sammy Zatira near boards, near corner. Centering, trying to feed Letmansky. Letmansky can smell it tonight. That would be a hat trick. And the Blades ice the puck. And the faceoff will come back inside the Blade zone with 12:49 to play. 2-0, Chicago Cougars. Let's get a look at the Letmansky goal one more time. Dancing around, pulling Ulrich outside of the net. He came out a little too far, and Letmansky is able to shovel that into the net for his second goal in the evening. Cougars are up 2-0. Now puck in the near corner. In on net. Save, rebounds loose. Ulrich finally able to cover up. Tricky play by the defenseman of the Cougars. Skated from the near corner, brought the puck into his own crease. And some danger there, temporary danger for the Blades. 2-0 Cougars, 12:32 to play, second period. In game 2 of the best of 3 first-round playoff matchup. Blades have the puck inside their own zone. They throw it out to center ice. Anthony Beltrami will chase it into the far corner inside the Cougar zone behind his own net. To Hauk. Hauk loses the puck. Coming out of the slot, however, and skating forward for the Cougars is Letmansky. Tried to stick handle around one defender, and that puck was knocked aside. Letmansky putting the pressure on in the near corner inside the Cougar zone. Near corner battle. That's Coy Payne who knocks it out to center ice for the Blades. And knocking it inside the zone was Jesse Geyer for the Blades into the Cougar zone. And we're going to have icing. Oh, offsides. And I want to give a shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Stofers from St. Louis. Coach Brad's parents, thank you to and to all the families and friends who follow our broadcast. So thank you to you and all the families and friends who follow the broadcast on sportstownchicago.com. It's much appreciated. And the Blades score. Corner battle play. The Blades come out with it. And now the score is 2-1. The puck comes out in the corner, and right in the slot, waiting for the puck, was Hunter Henderson, and he throws it in net. And there's your goal for the Blades. So now it's a 2-1 game. Hunter Schiffman, center ice. Soren Kolstrup along the near boards for the Blades. Feeds it back in. Coming in is Judd Schultz. He's knocked off the puck, however, by a nice play by Sullivan. Coming out, Schiffman. Schiffman has Dagnall. Schiffman heading to the net. Dagnall centering attempt, and that goes wide. Kept in at the point by Butera. Then Nickerson on the near boards, near circle. Tried to get around a defender, unable to. Kicking the puck out of play was Matt Longdon for the Blades. And the Blades will ice the puck. Going back and touching up will be Joey Palermo. Faceoff will come inside the Cougar zone. 2-1. Cougars, 10:44 to play. And you can see the good defensive effort there by Sullivan, interrupting that scoring attempt for Judd Schultz of the Blades. Cougars win the draw, but the puck comes outside the zone. Palermo will have to chase back inside the Cougar zone. He gets it to Lundberg along the near boards. Far boards, cross-ice pass into Van Dyke. Van Dyke shooting, and the puck eludes Wyatt Ulrich, but goes wide of the net. Now the net's not off its moorings. We're going to have a face-off inside the Cougar zone. Let's take a look at the replay here now. Van Dyke skating along the far boards. Far circle shot. It's going to get between Wyatt Ulrich and just missed the far post. Head into the far corner, and then the net was knocked off its moorings. Face-off to the left of Wyatt Ulrich. 2-1 Cougars on SportsTownChicago.com. Cougars win the draw. Palermo near point. Wrist a shot on net, and Ulrich is going to hold on, not allow any chances for the Cougars. Face-off will be again to the left, this time to the right of Wyatt Ulrich. Blades win the draw that time. Into the near corner is Jager Swigart for the Blades. His clearing attempt was brought in off sides by the Cougars. Face-off outside the Blades zone along the near boards. Watson to take the draw for the Cougars. And Wilson Anderle for the Blades. Cougars win the draw. Dumped into the zone. Knocked back out. Here come the Blades the other way. Stick handling around. Centering attempt. And gets stuck behind the net. Puck is loose, and Jesse Heiss will hold on to it on his left side. Face-off. Coming into the zone, Matt Irwin here. Shovel the puck on net, and it'll get knocked behind the net. And looking for a wraparound attempt, but denied, was Hunter Henderson. Puck loose in the slot. Shot score for the Blades, and this game is tied. Off the face-off, Clayton Huss comes in from the far point. Far circle, top of the circle, and fires it by Jesse Heiss. And this game is now tied, 2-2. There's the replay. Blades win the draw. Clayton Huss coming in from the point and firing it past Jesse Heiss to tie this game up, 2-2. Cougars. Zatera fires a shot on net, sticked aside by Wyatt Ulrich to the far boards.
Steele County Blades goal.
Shot whistled over the net of Ulrich. Near corner, Letmansky. Letmansky and Zatera battling behind the Blades net. Zatera comes out with it. Back to Letmansky. Near corner. Centering attempt. Goes to the far point, Beltrami. He'll throw it on net. Zatera will chase after it, far corner. Center to Lemansky in the slot. Fires just wide of the net. Coming out with it is the Blades now. Dumping it into the near corner and chasing after it is Colin Huffman for the Blades. Huffman, his shot attempt to pass attempt there to Josh Goyne went wide. Goyne along the near boards, shovels it back behind the Cougars net. Blades putting on pressure here. 8:59 to play in the second period. We're tied at 2. Sammy Zatera comes out with it. Coming up to center ice now. Matt Letmansky again, near circle. Skating in. This time the puck was taken away by the Blades, but the Cougars regain possession. Nickerson, near corner, throws it behind the Blades net. He's getting after it now. Centering attempt, Dagnall. He was trying to feed Cody Rayback. Rayback's stick was knocked aside before he can get to the puck. Jesse Heiss will throw the puck to the near boards. Shot back on net, and the Cougars will clear all the way down inside the Blades zone on net. No icing. The Blades will have to regroup inside their own zone. Carrying the puck forward is Gabriel Martin. Martin chips it to center ice where the Cougars intercept. Sullivan. Center ice, Nickerson. Nickerson chips it inside the Blade zone. Dagnall goes into the near corner. Feeding Butera. Butera back to the near point. Schiffman, shot goes wide of net. And picking up the loose puck is Wilson Anderle for the Blades. He'll throw it out to center ice. Knocked off the puck was Jesse Albrecht. We have a stoppage of play. Let's see what the call is. Looks like there's going to be a penalty. No. Now play's getting a little chippy here as Sullivan and Eric Kolstrup are jawing with one another, and they're both, one of them's going to go to the box, and they both are. Sullivan and Kolstrup into the box. So we're going to have coincidental penalties on both players.
Offsetting penalties, Steele County Blades number 14, Eric Kolstrup, and Chicago Cougars number 5, Mike Sullivan. 2 minutes each for delay game at 7:34.
So here both players getting delay of game penalties. No power play. Both teams will skate 5-on-5. Face off inside the Cougar zone. Shot on net, and Hayes hangs onto it. And he'll hold on for a face-off to his left inside the Cougar zone. 7:19 to play, 2-2. Blades win the draw inside the zone to the near point. Shot on net, deflected by Kolstrup, goes into the near corner. Now the puck loose. Cougars pick up possession. Center ice pass was intercepted, trying to feed Lawnberg on Butera's pass. Now Butera chips it into the zone. Lawnberg, far boards, inside the Blade zone. Now along the near boards. Centering attempt, feeding Butera. Puck stolen away by the Blades, however. And a breakout attempt. Soren Kolstrup coming in all alone on ice. And he puts it past Jesse Hayes on his glove side. And just like that, the Steele County Blades have taken the lead 3-2. What was once a 2-0 lead for the Cougars has evaporated, and now they're down 1. So you're going to see Kolstrup coming in on the breakaway and fires the wrister on the glove side past Jesse Heiss, and this game's 3-2.
Steele County Blades goal scored by number 26, Soren Kolstrup.
Prop has possession for the Cougars, center ice.
At 6:55. That's Kolstrup from Henderson at 6:55.
Taking possession now behind his own net, Hunter Schiffman inside the Cougar zone over to Laukkonen. Laukkonen. Center ice, Letmansky. Nick Kropp. Kropp carries it along near boards inside the Blade zone. Now near corner battle. Corey Schwartz will join him. Back to the point, Letmansky fires. And it goes over to the near point where Laukkonen whistles it just to the left of the goal. Coming out of the corner now, Corey Schwartz feeding it at the point, jumps over the stick, however, of Laukkonen, and the Cougars will have to regroup, and they come in off sides. Face off outside the Blade zone. In front of the Cougars bench. 5:57 to play here in the second period. 3-2 Steele County. Puck chipped inside the zone by Steele County. Chasing after it is Palermo. Puck is loose. On the near corner, Colstrup. He's pinned on the net. And we have a face-off. So a little play behind the net. Colstrup was pinned on the net by the Cougars, and we're going to have a face-off inside the Cougar zone to the right of Jesse Heise. Taking the draw for the Blades, Colin Huffman. Blades win the draw. On the far boards, intercepted by Palermo, but coming up with it, firing a shot. It gets deflected into the netting, coming from the near boards, Clayton Huss. Huss already with a goal earlier. And the goal by Soren Colstrup. And Hunter Henderson. Those are your three goal scorers for the Blades. 3-2, Steele County with 5:37 to play in the second period. Now Nickerson kicked out of the face-off dot, and taking over for him was Cody Raybeck. Raybeck inside the near boards, into the slot, fires a shot. That goes wide of Ulrich. Good quick shot attempt there by Cody Raybeck. Dagnall to the far point, Sullivan. Now out of the penalty box, throws it into the near corner, chasing after it, Dagnall. Keeping it in at the point, Schiffman temporarily, and the Blades come out of it. Puck behind the net, Heise. Sullivan will play it. Chipped up to Nickerson at center ice. Sullivan's able to take possession, however he lost his stick in the process and kicks a drop pass with his skate back to Gavin Nickerson, but Nickerson's rubbed off the play. Nifty skate handling there by Sullivan. Center ice, Nickerson, and the puck got gummed up along the boards, otherwise he had an attempt. Dagnall coming in, knocked down. Holding on is Wyatt Ulrich, no penalty. Dagnall taken down, let's take a look. Getting knocked down from behind as he's getting the shot attempt off. No penalty called. Face off inside the Blade zone to the right of Wyatt Ulrich. Cougars are up 3-2 with 4:36 to play in the second period. This is game 2 of best of 3. The Steele County Blades have stormed back from a 2-0 deficit with 3 goals here in the second period. Behind the net, his own net. That's Eric Colstrup. He loses it to Jesper Lundberg. Lundberg, centering attempt, trying to feed Letmansky. Now Lundberg will throw it into the far corner where Watson will pick it up to Lundberg. Watson and Lundberg in the far corner. Shot attempt whistled wide. And the Blades look to clear, unable to. Now finally Soren Colstrup chips it out to center ice. Coming into the zone is Judd Schultz. Near circle, center on net and stick to side by Jesse Heise. On the far boards, Litmansky. All the center ice to Watson. Watson. Now he's loose. His stick was being held, no call. Lundberg coming in, near far circle, pass and score! Laukkanen coming in from the right point to put the puck past Wyatt Ulrich, and now this game is tied on the pass by Lundberg. Here's the play along the boards. Watson getting held temporarily. Lundberg coming in and Laukkanen racing in from the point, taking the feed and putting it past Wyatt Ulrich to tie this game at 3. 3:44 to play in the second period. Sullivan inside his own zone.
Cougars goal scored by number 13, Henry.
Thrown out to center ice. Sullivan
Assist to number 22,
tips it to Butera.
and number 23, Jesper
Puck over to Schiffman. Blades coming in the zone, however, they're offsides. Delayed call. The Cougars will take possession. Gavin Nickerson. Center ice feed. Fanning on the pass attempt was Dagnall. Still maintains possession. Throws a shot into the far corner. That rings outside the zone. And Hunter Schiffman will have to regroup. Center ice Nickerson. Able to get by a defender. Near circle. Fires the shot, and that gets sticked into the far corner by Ulrich. Cougars maintain possession. Schiffman near circle. Flip shot. Goes behind the net into the far corner. Schiffman will chase after it himself. And he's joined into the corner where the Blades will finally come out with it. Feeding the puck along the far boards and firing a shot was Colton Springer. That goes into the near corner inside the Cougar zone. Picking it up off the near boards, Wilson Anderley. Throws the puck on net. Save! Quick turnaround shot attempt by Matt Irwin. And Jesse Heiss able to make that save. 2:14 to play. Nickerson skating over the blue line. Now on the near boards. He falls down but gets back up on his feet. Throws the puck back to the near boards. And keeping it in at the point was Henry Lockinen. Now Cody Rayback in the slot. Far circle pass to Van Dyke. Back to Sullivan. Beltrame. He'll fire a shot, and that goes wide of Ulrich. Blades take possession inside the far corner of their zone. Cleared to center ice. Now back to the blue line. Skating over is Josh Goyne. Coming in now, Jesper Lundberg. He's got a breakaway. Dinks the Ulrich down, but unable to get the shot attempt off. On the nifty play by Lundberg. Now Lundberg throws it on net. Rebound attempt. Shot over the net of Ulrich. Lundberg, 2-3 nice plays here in a row. Cougars battling, keeping the puck inside the zone. Now it's taken away by the Blades inside their near corner. Finally knocked outside of the zone. Skating forward is Colin Huffman for the Blades. He'll throw it behind the Cougars' net. Cougars outside their zone. Lundberg will dump it inside the Blades zone. The Blades turn around and fire it back inside the Cougar zone. No icing. Beltrame looking to play it. Puck on net. Rebound and a score for the Blades. Another goal for the Blades here, this time with 39 seconds left on the clock. And you see a puck battle in the far corner. Blades are going to come out with it. And pouncing on it, I believe that was Hunter Henderson, number 9. And it was his second goal of the game for the Blades. Right man, right spot for the Blades. Judge Schultz with the assist. Blades keep the puck in at the near point, inside the Cougar zone, battling. 26 seconds remaining. Centering attempt in the slot. Kept in at the point by Jason Swigert. Goal line shot attempt whistled behind the net of Jesse Heiss. Back to the slot, knocked outside of the zone. Thrown back on net, pad saved by Heiss. 6 seconds left, Sullivan feeding it to Schiffman. Schiffman will clear the zone. 2 seconds, one, and that'll do it for the second period of play. A high-scoring second period. But at the end of 2 periods, it's the Steele County Blades 4, the Chicago Cougars 3. Cougars scored twice in that period, late to tie it up. But then a late goal by the Steele County Blades puts them in the lead 4-3. Shots on goal through 2 periods of play. The Chicago Cougars 32 and the Steele County Blades 19. But on the big board, it's Steele County 4, Chicago Cougars 3. We're going to take a break here on SportstownChicago.com, and we'll be back with third period hockey action after these messages.
Schools I applied to, Illinois Media School was the first to personally guide